Right, today we will be discussing onigiri. Onigiri was originally invented over 2,000 years ago in Japan. Something often emphasized in Japanese culture from very early on is eating in seasons and using the ingredients that you have access to. Eating in season also allows for quite a bit of variation when it comes to fillings in this dish. The ingredients for this dish is Japanese rice, mayo, tuna, salt, and seaweed. Rice is a good source of carbohydrates. The plethora of filling options are a good source of protein, fiber, and probiotics. These can be tuna, salmon, pickled plum, and many more. Seaweed is also a good source of vitamin A, B12, and antioxidants. Soy sauce is also an optional ingredient for this recipe. Tying this into Japanese culture, onigiri is also a very hands-on dish, allowing the maker to be very personalized with the dish. It is also made in smaller portions, which is common in traditional Japanese meals, and it is also common to see these in bento boxes, another common traditional item in Japanese culture. During the Heian period, onigiri was served to aristocrats, often shaped in rectangles to represent formal gatherings. During the 12th century samurai era, samurais would often carry salted rice balls as rations, as the salt would help to preserve the rice. In 1803, nori seaweed farming became common, which prompted a greater usage for this. For example, onigiri became wrapped in seaweed, which we can now often see put on in designs. To make basic onigiri, the process is rather simple. First, you measure out your rice to water ratio and put in a medium saucepan or rice maker. Then you want to bring this to a rolling boil. Then you want to cover and leave on simmer for 20 minutes. Now you could start working on your filling. This filling is a simple mixture of tuna, mayo, salt, pepper, and soy sauce. But as stated before, your fillings can be really made up of anything. Next, you want to put saran wrap down and put salt on the saran wrap. The salt was originally used as a preservative, but now it is primarily used to add additional flavor. Put a dollop of rice in the center of the saran wrap and start to make a well for the filling in the middle. Once you've done this, you can add the filling, making sure that you still have room on the edges to form a ball. Next, you want to fold in the edges of the rice. This process can be tedious, but it's important to make sure that all the filling is completely wrapped up in the rice. Once you have a general ball shape, you can begin to start shaping into a triangle. Now you can unwrap the rice and wrap in seaweed. Then you have your final product. I really enjoyed making this dish. I didn't really know what to expect. I wasn't exactly sure how the sticky rice part was going to work, but I was rather surprised with how easy it was to make and just how good it tasted. I've seen it a lot on social media, so I was really excited to give it a shot.